do 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 do. Looks like we're back to the good old days, guys. Let's talk about that. Battle rating changes. Here we go. So first off, this is live. Sorry for background sounds. I have 2 daughters, and they are my full-time job. So open table sheet, and let's take a look at aviation first. So the CR-714 French aircraft is going down from 1.7 to 1.3. That's fine. Those are pretty much still biplane, early monoplane days. Shouldn't make too much of a difference, and it should help keep it away from this monster, the Heinkel 100 in the German tree, a monster of renown from the past when it sat at 1.3. Now it's going from 1.7 to 2.0. That should be a little more balanced. It's still a very strong plane. We'll see how it does at 2.0. BF-109E1 German goes up from 2.0 to 2.3. It's a solid boom and zoomer. Interesting that the BF-109, I think it's an E4 in the Japanese tree. Let me go ahead and take a look at it. So first we look at the German BF-109E1, which has gone up to a 2.3. The E3 sits at a 2.7. Okay. Let's go to the Japanese premium line, and their BF-109 E7 is at a 3.0. Okay, that's not so bad. So it's still a higher battle rating. You get that for your cannons. Interestingly, BF-109 E4. There is no BF-109 E7 in... Oh, here it is. It's a rare premium. Okay. Alright, so that is what it is. All of the BF-109s are fun to fly. I haven't flown the K4 or the Gs very much, but I love my F4, and I love all of the early BF-109s as well. They're a fantastic way to teach the ways of energy fighting to the enemy, and by that I mean club on some seals. Fliegel's BF-109 is a great one for that, but we better move on. I just want to show you one more thing real quick. Here's the best skin for Fliegel's BF-109. Okay. Moving on. I love that propeller, by the way. The SM-79 Series 8 is going down from a 2.7 in realistic, which is just ridiculous. The SM-79 is a turd, and it's always going to be a turd. It's going down to a 2.3. That's not going to change anything. It's not a good aircraft. At least it should do a little bit better there, but I'd pick a JU-87 or even 88 any day. I-16, I think is what that Cyrillic means, is going down in Sim. I don't care. SM-79, another one going down from 3.0, ridiculous. I-301 going up to 3.0 across the board. Okay, I-301 is still a very capable aircraft. It should be just fine. More SM-79s going down. ME-264 is going up in battle rating. That's good. I'd like to see a repair cost reduction for the ME-264. I don't like seeing vehicles balanced by repair cost. And if you're wondering what the ME-264 is, it's a high-altitude heavy bomber that was added with the last major update. Beaufighter Mark 10 is going down from 3.7 to 3.3. That's good. At 3.7, you can face some very powerful aircraft, including early Focke-Wulfs and BF-109s, that although you're a heavy fighter and you shouldn't be trying to turn with them, there's really just nothing you can do against them, and that is kind of a problem. You even see the BF-110s, the BF-110 G2, a fantastic aircraft, at the same battle rating that was. That's not how balance works. So it's good to see that that's being addressed. The Beaufighter Mark 10, not a terrible aircraft, but definitely not competitive with other heavy aircraft at 3.7. Certainly not with the light aircraft. XP-55 has always been a fantastic UFO one of the best energy fighters available. You can find in the rank 2 premium line of the American tree, and it's going up by 0.3 to a 4.0. It should be just fine. It's a very good and capable aircraft, and its ability to energy fight and to maneuver effectively at all altitudes should be just fine for it, especially at that relatively low battle rating. Whirlwind Mark 1 and Whirlwind P9 are going down. Again, that's fine. Key 96 is going down to a 3.7, so I'm going to go ahead and remind myself what the Key 96 is, if I can even find the dang thing. There's a lot of keys in the Japanese tree. Key 102, by the way, fantastic premium. Lots of 20 mil ammo mounted in a really good location, 3.7 battle rating, very strong aircraft. We're looking for the Key 96, though. Where is this sucker? I don't know. Maybe you guys can spot it. Is it one of these heavy fighters? Key 102 Otsu, 3.3. That's not bad. Yeah, here it is. The Key 96 Premium, of course. This is a heavy aircraft that I had some good times with, but it suffers from two major issues. Number one, as an interceptor twin-engine fighter, it's a heavy fighter. It needs to have an altitude advantage over the enemy because it bleeds speed in maneuvers. It does maneuver very well for a heavy fighter, like most of the Japanese heavies. The downside is it locks up and it rips at higher speeds, and that can be a serious issue when you're trying to chase down Americans. So it was a bit frustrating to play at 4.0. At 3.7, it should be fairly strong, especially now that things like the XP55 have gone up just a bit. They won't be in every single match. So the Key 96 is an interesting premium to check out. It hits really hard, and it's one of the few premium Japanese heavy fighters, if not the only one. So anyway, just another reason to check that thing out. What else? Sea Hurricane Mark 1C is going down to 3.3 in arcade. Key 109 is going down by an entire battle rating in realistic, even more in arcade. Let's take a look at the Key 109. Sounds like another... Oh yeah, this thing's a turd. So this is sort of the Japanese ground strike. Good job, Guppy. Pee in the potty. High five. High five. Good job. I'm so proud of you. I'm potty training the toddler. I better get this done. She looks like she needs me. Key 61, hey, Key 61 2 as well. Going down from 5.0 to 4.7 in realistic. Junkers 288C going up to 5.7. That should be fine. It's still a very, very powerful bomber. I've got lots of videos on that. I take it out in my 6.3, 6.7 lineups because it's still one of the best bombers at that battle rating. Do 335A1 going down by 0.3 battle rating in realistic. This is a fantastic aircraft. It's, in my opinion, better than a Focke-Wulf at that battle rating, so it's well worth looking into. The premium variant is an absolute monster. A downside on both of those is that they lock up at higher speeds, and they do fly at very high speeds. They accelerate very rapidly in a dive, so just like with the Focke-Wulf, watch out for the ground and pull back on that throttle when you're pulling out of a dive. On a related note, the Focke-Wulf 190C down to 5.3 in arcade, 5.0 in realistic. This should be a scary beast. And I'm wondering, what is the Japanese Focke-Wulf? I know they get one. A5 sits at a 4.7. That's a fairly strong aircraft as well, although top speed can be something of an issue. I-225 going down, Yak-3U going down, the Tu-2S, a couple of variants going down as well, bringing a lot of these high-performance USSR fighters further away from jets, which should help them quite a bit. On the same note, the N1K2J and N1K2JA going down in the same way. The Arado going up to 7.3, the Ho 229 going up to 7.3, the R2Y2s all going up, with the V3 going from 7.3 to 7.7 in arcade. But still sitting at, what is it, a 7. So you getting hungry, Guppy? Yeah, she wants a strawberry, she said. Alright, almost. Yeah, all the R2Y2s are sitting at 7-3 in RB, so it might be useful to go for that last R2Y2. We'll have to see. Their performance doesn't change a whole lot, so we'll look into that. We'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to be performing very well at a 7-3 without an air spawn, because they also, as you can read from this Cyrillic, it says Polski no morski air spawn skis, I think is what that says in Russian. Not quite sure. I didn't learn my Russian from reputable sources, so they could have been lying to me. Let me see. The whatever heck that is, 9 early, I think MiG 9 early is going down in arcade. I don't care. Seahawk is going up. That's good. It was a bit too strong at 7-7, especially the German one with the missiles, which I think is complete BS, that the premium version of the aircraft gets missiles and the regular Tech Tree one doesn't, and they were sitting at the same battle rating. Things that make you go, huh. The CL-13 is going up to 9-3. F-80C, of course these are all realistic battle ratings. F-80C is going down to 7-7. That's quite good. That should be a little bit better for it. F-80 is not the most popular aircraft, but it is a strong one under the right conditions. A Yak-30 going up to 8-3. G91 Pre-Series going up to 8-7 as it continues to go up in battle rating. It should be just fine. Again, it has the ability to hang in its own way against higher tier jets. Venom FB4 going down, MiG-15 and the BIS both going down by 0.3, as well as the German MiG-15 BIS. And I would like to get into ground vehicles, but let's go real fast. T-34-57 goes down to 4-3. That's great. It's not as good as the T-34-85, so it's good that it gets even further from that BR. Let's take a look real quick at the Soviets and see, does that affect my nice shiny premium that I got? T-34-57, 4.3. Love to see that. Okay, that makes that premium even more playable, and it's fun even at 4.7 battle rating. It should be even more fun at 4.3. Su-85 goes down to 4.3. That's good. Again, it doesn't have a turret, so it shouldn't have the same BR as the T-34-85. KV-2 is going down in arcade from 5.0. That is not a 5.0 ground vehicle. It's nice to see those go down to 4.3 in arcade. ISU 122 goes down to 5.3, 122S goes down to 5.7, and the Furry Tiger and the Tiger H1 go down to 5.3. The other Tigers, including the Japanese Tiger, are going to stay at 5.7, and we'll just see how that pans out. They do lack the cupola weak spot that the early Tigers have with their pillbox cupola, but just with the way that hit detection works in War Thunder right now, that cupola weak spot is not as reliable a kill shot by any means as it used to be. So we'll see. I suspect that this is a test, and if the better Tiger ones continue, well, let's put it this way, if these Tiger ones don't break the game by going down in BR, they'll probably bring down the other Tigers as well, the other Tiger ones. We'll have to see. Jagdpanzer 38T finally going down from its 4.7 battle rating to 4.3, where its armor should be a little bit more useful, but you can kill this with just about anything British from the front, so it's still not too much of a worry. And again, you're going to be facing things like the 76 Shermans and such, even at a 4.3 battle rating. So it shouldn't be too much of an issue, but it definitely helps. I would still use more stealth when using the Jagdpanzer 38T. It's a really good bush tank, and you can set yourself up behind some soft cover that people just don't expect to be large enough to hide a tank. So that's your advantage still. Stura Mill continues to go down from 5.3 to 5.0. It is definitely a glass cannon. KV-1B 756R, one of the best KVs in the game, goes down from a 5.0, where it was still plenty effective, down to a 4.7. We'll have to see what that actually entails. The Jagdpanzer 756R, as I mentioned, has been one of the strongest premiums in the game, one of the strongest KVs. You find it rank 3 of the German tech tree, and I spent a lot of time in this beast. It is a very good vehicle with its reliable armor, thick side armor so you can angle your hull, and look at how this turret armor has the ability to bounce shots. A well-aimed shot can go through, even at the lower battle ratings, but you do need upwards of 100 millimeters of pen, unless you can manage to hit this teeny little weak spot here or there. But that's, again, a lot less likely with the way hit detection works in War Thunder right now. The Cupola has 30 millimeters covered by 50 millimeters. An odd design. Guppy, hey, do you need help? Just say help. What do you need? It's dead. Okay, that's why we need to plug it in. You need to stop unplugging it. There you go. Bubble guppies. Okay. Alright, again, I'm parenting at the same time I'm doing these things. I need to wrap this up. So the Jagdtiger goes down from 7.0 to 6.7. It should be very, very strong at 6.7. Germany has one of my favorite 6.7 lineups from... let's go ahead and look here. From the air, you can see that I just have this totally slotted out with aircraft. I told you I used the Junkers 288C in my 6.7 lineup. I got the Salamander here just because I'm spading it and because it's freaking adorable, especially with this custom camo. Gorgeous. Look at that fancy sticker there with the 162. RU-251, one of the best light tanks in the game, especially, again, with my beautiful camo here, Go Fast. And there's just so many things you can use in the 6.7 lineup. This isn't even the strongest, and now that you have the Tiger 2s with the decent turret, including the 105, you have the... Where is that Jagdtiger? Where is that Jagdtiger these days? Here it is. Yeah, the Jagdtiger with its fantastic frontal armor. At 6.7, you're still going to face a lot of Heat FS and APDS that can punch through, but it's also a pretty good gun on a pretty solid vehicle. Having that BR reduction really helps this to make German 6.7 with the Panther 2, good medium tank, great armored tank destroyer, good heavy tank, not the most competitive, but good. A good mobile tank destroyer, fantastic aircraft, including the best cast in the game right there, and the best light tank in the game right there as a premium. Yeah, as a premium. Anyway, all you gotta do is get on Thunder Show, right? Anyway, that's how I got mine. What else are we looking at here? There's a huge middle finger to the American heavy tanks. The T-32s both going up in battle rating. T-32E1 going up to 7.7, which is absolutely ridiculous. I understand that the T-32s were strong heavy tanks, but at 7.3 and 7.7, they're way over their head. And there's just no reason to take the T-32E1 over the M103, which is far better, and still is getting power creeped out of being a good vehicle at 7.7. So these are just done. The T-32 is canceled. The absolutely useless M105 or 105-25 M43 and the premium Leoncello are both continuing to go down in battle rating from a 3.3 to a 3.0 in all game modes. And I'll go ahead and show you a look at that real quick before we blaze on past here. The Leoncello, sorry, wrong Leoncello. Let's look at the one I don't actually own. Oh, there it is, 3.0. Okay, preview. Let's look at the armor. 75 at a 3.0 battle rating. It's not terrible, but it is flat as, well, as you do. And even at this battle rating, again, the British are looking at upwards of 100 millimeters of penetration. Every Sherman has around 90 mils of penetration or better. Even a lot of the light tanks with the 37 can punch through the front of this at closer ranges. This angled plate is far too thin and can get overmatched by most rounds that it faces, including all the T-34s and KVs that it'll face. And, well, this frontal plate isn't all that impressive either, and if one of your crew members dies, you're in trouble. If two of them, you're done. And the reload rate on this, 13 seconds standard, doesn't really improve beyond that. The cannon is, it's definitely not the best gun at its battle rating, but 3.0 should definitely help. I don't think this is going to be taking over matches either way. Before now, because it has a low profile, it's been good as a stealthy vehicle, but the low muzzle velocity and killing potential of the gun really held it back at 3.3. I think it started at 3.7, and both of those battle ratings, it's not the most competitive vehicle. I don't think it's going to be a problem at 3.0 either. Alright, what have we overlooked? The premium M26A1 going down from 6.7 to 6.3. That actually makes sense. Unfortunately, it also means that you're just straight up buying power here, because the regular Tech Tree M26 with a short 90mm and basically APHE being your best round for that is just a straight downgrade in the regular Tech Tree from the premium vehicle. So I'll show you what I mean there. And this is actually kind of disappointing, and I don't like to see this continuing to happen, where premium vehicles get favored when it comes to battle ratings. Like, why is the T-29 by far the best of the T-Series heavy tanks still at a 6.7 battle rating? This is a 7.0 vehicle. It just has too much killing power. But then let's look at the M26E1, a vehicle that I have not picked up yet. That's interesting. They said it would go to 6.3, but I see other battle rating changes, but not this one. Let's take another look at that. Maybe I missed something here. Nope. M26A1. M26A1. Not the E1, you dummy. Okay, never mind. I'm full of crap. Why? What even? Oh, is it the Italian one? Hold on. M26 DC Ariete has always been 6.3. M26, here it is, M26A1. Okay, regular Tech Tree vehicle, where you're paying, or where you're not paying for power. This is actually interesting, because this is essentially a very similar vehicle, 174 mils of pen on the APHE, compared with the premium, where you get 165. Not a huge upgrade. Okay, I'm fine with that. Never mind, I'm full of crap. That happens. Yeah, it looks like the cannon just has a few more millimeters, and I mean just a few more millimeters of pen. And it had a higher battle rating than the premium. So they're actually fixing this. This is a good thing. I'm sorry, I take it back. This is a live broadcast. I make mistakes. And along with that, since I'm talking about making mistakes, comments. Sorry. Fix to having kids. Don't. No, my kids are the best. They're absolutely the best. It just makes me a more annoying YouTuber because I have kids, because they're gonna be doing their thing in the background. Yeah, bombers. Project 35 is a Project 159 at 4.3. Okay. Daniel Gamer, your M disappeared, and now you're just Daniel Gay. Or is that a Pride Month thing? I don't know, man. Power to you. But let's finish off these. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I said I was gonna like blaze through the tank BR changes, and I didn't. Did I? I frickin' lied. And when will you learn that your actions have consequences? Okay, okay, let's do this. The 7534 M43, another turd of an Italian tank destroyer. I'm sorry, I don't mean to bash on anybody that is excited about Italian tanks, but people were talking so much about the 105s and about the 75 M43 and the P40, and they were like, they had these big thick cannons and they were so good, and they really they were so far behind. And I know there were reasons that Italy was behind in tank development during World War II, but when compared with the major powers, of which they tried to hold their own, no, Italy was backwards in their tank design. So these turd tank destroyers are getting an improvement by going down to a lower battle rating. It should be fine. It should be fair. They're still going to face early Shermans and T-34s that are going to tear them to pieces. So, R3106FA is going up. That's fine. It's a mobile tank destroyer. It can sit at just about any battle rating as long as it can penetrate things, and it should be just fine. It's supposed to use stealth and surprise attacks, so it should be just fine. Just fine. We talked about the huge middle finger the Gaijin is giving to the T-32. Whatever. We still have the best 6-7 lineup in the game, so America has nothing to complain about. There's nothing right about what's being done here with these battle ratings, but I understand. America still has the best 6-7, so let's just enjoy that and let other nations have the limelight as Germany comes forward to challenge with its own very strong 6-7 lineup. SU-122-54 going down in battle rating by 0.3. Should be fairly strong at that battle rating, even more capable of punching through the frontal armor of what it faces, and that's what a glass cannon like the SU-122 should be able to do. And I know it's not completely defenseless, it does have some armor, but it's not going to help at that battle rating. AMX-13 going up to 6.3. I mean, I guess. It's not gonna, it already has problems with penetration power of its main gun at that battle rating. It'd be nice to see it get some better ammunition, but I understand the French autoloaders have always been hard to balance. It's nice to see them actually putting it up in battle rating instead of just jacking up the repair cost. So that's actually preferable, what they're doing here to try and balance that. AMX-13 hot going down to 8.7. That's fine. 6 hot missiles on demand are pretty strong, and having that cannon for flanking shots at that battle rating or taking down Leos, just fine by me. Just fine. The Kami going down, it is still a turd. Okay. The fleet, I don't know so much about. PGO-2's going up to 3.7. I mean, it's going to face even more destroyers, so that's going to be tough for it. But it should still be able to do its job, which is to secure capture zones, to take down light craft, and to shoot down aircraft that are flying close. So it should be okay. It's definitely 3.7 starting to get a little more serious though. PR-206 goes up to 4.3, showing its power. Project 206M going up alongside. Oh, sorry. Going up, yes, by 0.3. TS Boot, Project 206 going up as well. LCS L3 continues to go up in battle rating, up to 4.0 now. It's a baby destroyer, and now it's getting a destroyer's battle rating. HMS Dido goes down from 5.3 to 5.0 in recognition of how crappy it is as a destroyer. The BMO goes up to 2.3. The 165-foot PC 451 goes down to 2.0, and the Isles class T285 goes down to 2.0. Not huge changes in Naval. These should be things that people have been expecting for some time, and Naval is still the least balanced game mode in the game, but it is also the youngest. I encourage you guys to give Naval a try. There are some very interesting vehicles available there. I have a few videos on that, and I'm not playing Naval right now just because I'm into other things. And it definitely takes some time to get back into or to get introduced into naval forces. It takes some time to get good. So those have been the recent battle rating changes. Overall, it seems to be bringing most of these vehicles into a place where they're a little more balanced. There are some pretty glaring exceptions. I'm not worried about the tigers going down to 5-3. I've never really had a problem killing a tiger. I even killed one with a boarhound the other day from the front, and he shot me 3 times. That's not the most common occurrence, but the boarhound is what, like 3.0, 2.7, something like that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me read the comments real quick before I go. If you guys were still talking, nope. You guys learned that I wasn't reading the comments. Sorry. By the way, I just wanted to get this done and get this out there, because I'm sure everybody has their opinions on these battle rating changes. I've always sort of had a wait and see mentality when it comes to this. We'll see what happens to the meta of the game. And again, I far prefer to see battle rating changes than repair cost hikes for balancing the game. So good on Gaijin for adjusting BRs this time. And well, it's not all good, but it's progress. Catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.